Hello, my name is Alex Wu. I'm the president and CFO of NaaS Technology Incorporated, a NASDAQ-listed charging service company based out of China. Today, my session, which I just completed, was about the future of e-mobility. I talked about the trend of ICE to EV transition. I talked about the differences of the markets. I talked about ecosystems. But most importantly, I talked about the difference between the energy supply system from ICE, or fuel recharging, to EV as EV charging, right? So there's some fundamental differences between those two different kind of energy supply systems. And we can actually have a lot of insights and takeaway from those two differences. And my biggest conclusion from the presentation was that big companies can be born from this massive global trend of ICE to EV transition. EVs is an excellent platform. I think it's rightly located in this part of the world where you could argue that EV penetration is still not as much as, for example, in China or in Europe, right? But that gives a special opportunity for people in this market to take some of the best practices that have already been developed in China and in Europe, for example, and replicate those best practices in here. So I think having the forum in this part of the world is particularly beneficial because you get to talk to people that are very keen to take those best practices. So I think UAE has a very strong policy that's driving the penetration of EV. I believe in the next couple of years we'll definitely see more EVs on the street, but at the same time we'll also be seeing the transformation of energy supply infrastructure. So that gives us the opportunity for NaaS as a global EV charging service company to come into this part of the market and help the market players in here, our business partners in here, to develop their strategy.